Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Mike and this is Melissa, and we are on a mission. This year is our mission year. We are aiming to get, we will get 50 families out of this so-called system that we live in at the moment. We want to break free. We want to live life our way, and we hope that you guys will want to come along with that journey. About me, I'm in the process of leaving my job over here in Perth. I'm in construction in a supervisor role. It's been a great job, however it doesn't serve us or myself and our family. What we want to do is we want to live life on our terms, and we don't want to be controlled by a 9 to 5 having to answer to someone else. Before that, I was a builder back in New Zealand, doing residential building. Before that, I was in the police for 3 years, doing anything from frontline policing to road policing, contentious, I know. And then before that, I had careers in events and travel agency and all kinds of things. And I've been doing these career changes and these moves for the search for a level of fulfillment and finding a career path that works well for us. And it's just never really kind of hit where we feel like we've kind of nailed it until now. I guess for me, a bit of a turning point for me was actually just recently. I saw a video while doom scrolling, and I always knew that things weren't quite right with how we were currently living. Melissa and I both have been kind of always on the lookout for something that fits our family and our model better. And I came across this old man, and it was just a basic raw video, and if I can find it, I'll link it. And he just talks about it being like he waited so long to kind of break out of the system and do what he wanted to do. And it wasn't until he was 50 when he felt like he had the right amount of money and he had the time when he decided to do it. And he said he is 70 now, and those last 20 years he's earned more and he's been more happy than any other time of his life. And he just reiterated the fact that sometimes it's better not to think the time is never going to be right, but just to take action, because that regret is just so much heavier than the cost it would be to give it a nudge, get out there and give it a crack. So after kind of, I guess, hearing that video and seeing that rawness, I just thought, you know what, this is the time. It's why not just give it a crack. Why not go all in and make it work for us? So that was the line in the sand moment for me. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. Hey guys, I'm Melissa. Mike and I have been married for coming up 12 years now, and a little bit about me, I guess you could say that I've always been your quintessential good girl, like from a very, very young age, straight A student all the way through school, all the way through uni. I studied and graduated with a double degree, went on to kind of make my way up the corporate ladder in the marketing industry. I was, in corporate marketing and agency, and events and PR, and in my mind, that's the way that I was going to make it in this world, is by climbing the corporate ladder and getting all the way to the top. Like, that was my perception of success. Like, in my mind, there was no other way. And then I went into the hospital to birth my son, which is my firstborn, my eldest. And I know that a lot of mamas can relate with this, and I always say I walked into the hospital that day and I walked out a completely different woman. Like, I realized, it was almost instant, I realized that, it makes me teary every time I think about this, because I realized I was replaceable on the corporate ladder. I was replaceable everywhere else. Any corporate office, any marketing, any event, any PR project that I was ever going to walk into, I was replaceable there. But I wasn't replaceable right there in my baby's arms. I wasn't replaceable at home. And for me, the gravity of motherhood, it set in. And I decided then and there, the corporate ladder is not how I'm going to make it in this life. I decided then and there that I wasn't going to outsource the care, the education, the raising of my children, that I was going to do it myself. I was going to become a stay-at-home mum. I was going to become a radically unschooling mum, and I was going to become the biggest influence in my children's life, full stop. And that's exactly what I did. What that meant is, though, that things shifted for us massively, because we instantly became a single income family, and we have been a single income family for the past 9 years. And that's just become our non-negotiable, that family comes first, and that I will raise my own children, and that we are going to have to figure out the finances and where to live and how to live and everything around that, not the other way around. So, and we've forever done that. Like Mike said, we've always hustled. We've bought property, sold property, we've renovated, we've started businesses, we've almost bought businesses, we've done a lot of things, and nothing has just quite hit the spot for us. Like, all in pursuit of more time together, all in pursuit of, you know, that freedom financially, location and time freedom, and we just haven't got there. And it's interesting because I think on paper, if you look at our life, we have the perfect life. We are good with the money that comes into our household. We live a well-rounded life. We're not struggling. We are happy, and yet we're not fulfilled. We know that there is more. We didn't get married to not spend our life together. Like, we got married because we wanted to spend our life together, more than just the weekends, more than just like this snippet of time at nighttime, more than just vacation. And like Mike said, like, it's just come to a head. It's come to this point where we are feeling it stronger than ever, and we cannot deny it. And this is the year where we've decided to just go all in and make it work. It actually started about 18 months ago, when an opportunity came across our table through a beautiful friend. And at the time, her and her husband and kids, they're a homeschooling family. They were traveling around Australia full time, and they were living the life that we have been dreaming of. They were doing life together as a family every single day, and they've learned how to make their money online, and money was flowing in around their lifestyle. They have built this around the life that they want to live, and not the other way around. And it resonated so deeply. Their kids got to learn by doing life with them every day. They got to travel. And I just decided that, you know, this felt so right, and I could not unsee it. And I basically brought the opportunity to you, didn't I? Yeah.
I was skeptical at first.
Yeah.
I was, when Melissa came to it with me, I thought, nah, too good to be true, or I thought this is a scam. I guess the kind of mindset of when I was in the police, everything is a bit of a questioned everything. And I questioned it. I didn't commit. I was nervous, and I mean, to a large extent, I'm still nervous now. But the further we kind of looked into it and thought on it and felt it, and the more that we kind of spoke to people in the community, it was actually, it revealed itself to me being, actually, this is not a hocus pocus thing. This is a legit business. The business has been around for over 50 years. Over 50 years. And if you look into it, there's just, they have brought so much freedom and wealth and abundance and health to so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, health and wellness to us is a huge part of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
We focus so heavily, to the point at which at points in life we haven't even had any savings because we prefer to put the money towards proper food and investing into that than kind of saving for that rainy day. And so when this opportunity came and seeing the community that's around it made me really think, okay, maybe we do take a look at it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. And the point I want to make around that is that we are not selling information. Like in a day and age where you can,
that's a good point,
at the click of a button, get any and all the information possibly available out there through AI. We are not selling digital courses. We are not selling ebooks. We have partnered, like Mike said, with a company that manufactures Japanese wellness health products. These products are physical products that change the health and life of so many people. And these are products that we were looking into for our own health anyway. These are products that we would buy whether there's a business attached to it or not. Like, the products are premium. We've got the whole range and we absolutely swear by it. There's no other way that I could stand behind it if I didn't believe it. It actually took us a really long time to do a deep dive into them because I wasn't going to spend the money and invest myself if I didn't believe in it. We absolutely believe in the product. So it's a tangible product, and it just so happens that there's a business opportunity attached to it, and that for distributing these products on behalf of the manufacturer, you get paid a really generous commission, don't you?
Yeah. It's like the health benefits alone are such a kind of a gift that you get from these products anyway, but then to get the commission side of things as well is just a massive bonus, and that just opens up those doors to kind of live a different life. Like you were previously saying about your friend, well, our friend that was traveling around Australia, I always thought that, that would be perfect. It would be so cool if we, as a family, could just live in the world and work on IT. And for a long time I thought, but man, I'm now in the construction game. Like, I don't know if I can do another career change. Like, I'm not really into IT. Like, I'm not very good at the computer side of things. And that kind of seemed like the only way to get an online job was to either be in IT or be good on the computer.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Like, and then looking more into AI, so many of these jobs are going to be replaced. And it's crazy to think what's coming. However, like personal brands and aligning with products and using that as a vehicle to get paid is a real tangible thing that we can do, and we really see it as our gateway to a life that we want to live. And not just us. The more we think about it, the more we talk about it, I'm like, we want a community, we want a tribe to kind of be on that boat with us. And that's what's kind of started that whole wanting to get other families on board. And we want to be there with each other and supporting each other and just really push into that kind of that network or that community.
Yeah.
But it's been a journey.
Yeah, it has been. And to kind of wrap this up, this vehicle is our chosen vehicle. It is what's going to set us free from the system this year. It's what we've chosen after so many years and months of hustling. And Mike is leaving his job, we are committing to this. So, if anything that we spoke about today resonates with you, if any of what we said, feels like you, if you are, a parent or a couple that like us, recognizes that the system is broken. It was never designed with the family unit in mind. It was, primarily designed way back in the industrial era. That's when school was designed and the curriculum was designed to literally produce factory workers.
Minions.
Yeah, and the system is working exactly as it is supposed to. It is doing the job exactly. It's just not doing the job for us. It is not how we want to live. We do not want to be separated by school. We do not want to live a life separated by the 9 to 5. We do not want to live a life where somebody else dictates your time, dictates when you get to be together, dictates how much money you make. And so, yeah, this is our line in the sand year. This is the mission. If you're that family, all you got to do is reach out to us. If we feel like you're kind of people, the next step from here is literally to have a call. Jump on a 15-minute call where we have a raw, real, heart-to-heart. We have an honest conversation. We show you more in detail what the vehicle is about, so you know you're equipped with all of the information. And if it feels mutually beneficial, if we feel like we can work together, that it's a fit for you, but that it's also a fit for us,
get in touch.
Yeah, I mean, I invite you to take a look. Yeah, I wish we took a look sooner. And they always say the best time is yesterday or last year, and the next best time is right now. So we look forward to hearing from you, and see you soon.
Yeah. On that, but if you do choose to come in for a call with us, you'll get both of us there. So guys, if you've got any questions or things that don't feel right, I'll be there, and I'm super happy to answer any questions or kind of take you down that journey that I went down to kind of help you kind of understand that process, because it is hard as a guy, as in like the head of the family type thing, to feel that pressure. So totally I get it, and I'm happy to kind of, you know, offload what I understand and how I see this happening, because it's going to happen, and we're going to win, and we're going to build an epic community.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Get on the phone.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
That's a wrap.